Recording.
Cool. Alright. Welcome everyone. It is I, the Macabian Dave the Bard here, coming live from this nice little role-playing stream. And today we are doing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition LA by Nights. And we're going to do some character creation today. Yay! How exciting! Alright, cool. So, who needs help and what they need help with? That's the question first. Right. So, first things first. Who needs help? That's the good one. Should I just do one by one? And if I just do if I just go through the general concepts, through the rules of how to create a character, and then you can do it as you go along, yeah?
Sure, I suppose we could give away a little bit of what we're doing.
Sure.
Cool. Alright, so Big L, and Mike and Thomas. So the first thing you need to think about.
My name's not Thomas, it's Tim.
Timothy.
Like, if you got Tom, if you said Tom, I'd be fine, but Thomas, that's
alright, Timothy. My bad.
It's alright.
It's one of those days for me. Alright, so first things first is, what sort of concept do you have in mind?
Who, me?
Yes.
I am going to be playing a gangrel. Father Joseph is what I'm looking at, who's a southerner who speaks the Baptist church and thinks that God exists and we're here to be punished.
Nice. Cool. So yes, so that is so put that as your sort of concept. You should have a character sheet in Roll20 under your name.
Yeah, I'm working on that now.
Awesome. And so do you, Timothy. You have a character sheet dedicated to your name as well.
Yep.
Alright. So once you've got, your concept done, so Timothy, let's talk about what about your concept, Timothy?
Well, the concept that I have for the person that I'm going to be playing is he got knowledge that he shouldn't have and was given an option. Become a vampire or die. And he chose life. Or unlife, I should say.
Nice. And last but not least, we have Michael. So Michael, what sort of concept do you have for your sort of, character?
Here's where the game already starts taking a bit of a turn. A victim of child abuse who is now, I suppose, just a fixer is the word he uses, but gangster for the most part. For
Nice.
Not gonna lie, that was kind of my concept for my other character I had in mind.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gangrel. I guess I'm either in an abusive family or I joined the mob.
Nice. Cool. So with your concepts in mind, you can also add a bit of artwork to your character sheet. You know how to add add artwork to your character sheets in Roll20?
Yep. I know how to.
Cool. Awesome. Alright, awesome. Alright, so next is to pick your sire. This sire be somewhat, it could be is your sire still around? Did they abandon you? Do you still see them? So yeah, who is your sire, Big L?
My sire is probably going to be someone crazy. Let's some religious snake wielder church person. Let's go female. Cool. Let's go Elizabeth Nightingale.
Cool. So if you put that on your little bio and information, and I'll make that into an NPC for you in the future events. So if you click on info, and just type in there the name of your sire, or put it in your character sheet under sire. It should be there somewhere on the character sheet somewhere. But yes, put that there. All right, on to Timothy. Who is your sire?
Coming up with names is the hardest part for me.
I already forgot mine.
I think it was Elizabeth Nightingale.
Elizabeth Nightingale. Put that down under
Nightingale. All right.
Yes, and put that in on your character sheet under sire. Because you have the name, which is your character's name, the chronicle, which is LA by Nights, and your sire, who is your sire Elizabeth Nightingale. There we go. And on to Timothy's sire. Who is your sire? Who embraced you?
Let me just do some Google searches for last names, because I can't think of one right now.
That's alright. As you're thinking of the last name, what about you, Michael?
I'd say James Wilson.
Okay, cool.
Name I have for him. And I want to say, yeah, I imagine he's still around. Fairly decent relationship.
Nice. Alright, and just put his name under sire. Cool. And I'll make these characters, and I'll make these into like proper characters for you to bump into, or whatever you want to do with them.
I got a last name, or a full name, I should say.
Alright, go ahead then, Timothy.
Mortimer Devereaux.
Nice. Okay, so we got your concept, we got your sires, which is pretty awesome. Now on to your attributes. So they have changed the way attributes work in Vampire now. It's no longer like used to be. Like I think it was 753 the old way, but this one is a bit different now. It's totally different now how they diss out the attributes. So what you do is you choose any attribute you want: mental, physical, or social, and you can choose any stat you want: charisma, manipulation, composure, intelligence, wits, resolve, strength, dex, or stamina. Yeah, you can choose any one of those, and you set it to 4 dots. Alright, so you take any attribute that you want and set it to 4 dots maximum. Alright, okay, then you choose any 3 attributes that you want, yeah, and set them at 3, yeah, so 3 dots.
4 and then 3 at 3.
Yes, so you set one. So you set one attribute at 4 dots, yeah?
If you want the page for the attribute breakdown, or the character creation summary, it's 136.
Yes, it's on page 136, yes. You can find this all on page 136. So you can, so choose one attribute to set at 4, and then you choose 3 attributes and set them at 3 dots. So it can be any 3 attributes and set them at 3 dots. Okay?
Okay.
Once you've done that, right, and got that far, you choose 4 attributes and set those at 2 dots. Okay? And then your last attribute will be at 1 dot.
Alright.
Alright. So for health, your health is stamina plus 3. Okay, so that is your health, and you can keep a track of that. Right, the way I do health on the sheet, you see these little boxes of health. You see like these red boxes, and you see these white boxes. So, for example, let's say you had, let's say you had 4 health. What you do is you fill in the blank ones with red squares, yeah, right? And the ones that you have health in, you just like leave them empty, that thing. So, for example, so for example, if you had 2 stamina or 3 stamina, and you had 3 to it, so let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, so 2, and 3, 5, yeah. So there you go. So for example, yeah, I don't know if you could. So for example, if you had 2 stamina, yeah,
Yeah.
and you had 3 to it, that'd be 5. That'd be 5 stamina. And what you do is you fill in the empty boxes until they're completely red, and then you leave the ones that are going to be your health empty. It's a bit confusing, but that's how you keep track of your health.
So instead of having them colored in, you have them not colored in?
Yes.
I think that the sheet is actually meant so that you can you have him not colored in, because if you click the red boxes, it turns to superficial damage. I'm assuming with the 1/, and then it turns into an X for aggravated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's only like 2 damage types. So provisional and then aggro.
That's correct. Yes. It's a bit confusing, but you'll get the hang of it. It's the same thing for willpower. So willpower is composure plus resolve. So whatever your composure is, yeah, and whatever your resolve is, you add them together, and that will be your maximum willpower. All right.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, hopefully that has cleared it up a bit. Now, onto skills. All right. There are 3 types of skill traits that you can choose in this game. You can choose a jack of all trades. You can be balanced, or you can be specialized. So let's go around the table and ask each person what they want to be. So Big L, what would you like to be? Would you like to be a jack of all trades, a balanced sort of character, or would you like to be a spectacular character?
What are the differences?
Well, a jack of all trades gives you you get to choose 1 skill to set at 3, and 8 skills at 2, and then 10 skills at 1. Yeah. Right.
All right,
so you get
go
more...
over that one more time.
So jack of all trades, yeah, right. If you choose jack of all trades, you get 1 skill to be 3 dots, yeah. 8 skills to be 2 dots, yeah, and then 10 skills to be 1. Right, that's jack of all trades, yeah.
Okay.
Right, a balanced character is 3 skills of dots at 3, yeah.
Okay.
5 skills at 2 dots, yeah, and then 7 skills at 1 dot, yeah. Right, a specialist, right? You get to choose 1 skill to be at 4 dots, yeah. 3 skills to be at 3 dots, yeah, and 3 skills to be at 2 dots, yeah, and then 3 skills to be at 1 dot. Okay. So that is what you get to choose. Hang on. And I am back. So yes, you get to choose one of those sort of skill traits that you wish to be. So Miguel, which one do you wish to be?
Give me a moment to think about this and to do some math.
Okay. No problem. And what about you, Timothy? Do you wish to think about this?
Oh, yeah. This is like one of the hard. This is.
Yes, picking the skills is tricky. I'll go over them again just in case you forgot. So, Jack of all trades, yeah? You get to choose 1 skill to be at 3 dots, 8 skills to be at 2 dots, and 10 skills to be at 1 dot, yeah? A balanced character. You get to choose 3 skills to be at 3 dots, 5 skills to be at 2 dots, and then 7 skills to be at 1 dot. Okay? A specialist, you get to choose 1 skill to be at 4 dots, 3 skills to be at 3 dots, and then 3 skills to be at 2 dots, and then 3 skills to be at 1 dot. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. So once you've thought about which one you want, let me know.
So if my math is correct, Jack of all trades gets 27 dots altogether, balance gets 26, specialized only gets 22.
Correct.
I mean, it does make sense. Jack of all trades, master of none. You know, so you're getting a lot, but
Yeah, I think that I saw something where it's like, what if you actually like do the math based on like the table, like experience cost, they all are around the same.
I'll go. I think I'm balanced.
Okay. Cool. So Michael, you're balanced. So you get to choose 3 skills. You get to choose 3 of your skills to be at 3, 5 of your skills to be at 2, and then 7 of your skills to be at 1. Alright.
I think I was thinking about doing specialist, but the more that I think about it, I'm gonna go with balanced.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And this is what balanced gives you.
Yeah, I got the book up, so I'm fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, and on to Big L. What are you going to go for?
I'm eyeballing Jack of all trades, to be honest with you, but everybody else went balanced.
I mean, you can go any way you want.
I mean, if you want to go diverse, like I said, I was thinking about, like, I had it planned out, me being specialist, so I'm fine going specialist, and that way we got one of everyone.
Oh, I don't want to determine what you make, man.
No, it's up to you. Whatever you wish to make. Yeah. No one's here to force anyone.
Just go. Just go with what makes sense for you.
Yeah.
Just go.
The character.
Just go. What makes sense for your character.
Yeah, that's kind of why I changed it, because special, like the age range I'm kind of going for, my dude is kind of more suited for balance than specialist.
Okay, cool. So what are you going to go for, Big L?
I think I'm going to go for... Man. Are there any negatives for not having the skill?
No, there's no negatives. There is no penalties in this game if you don't have the skill.
Alright, I think I'll go, I'll go Jack of all trades.
Awesome. Alright, awesome. So yes.
It's 1 at 3, 8 at 2, and 10 at 1.
Yes, I'll post it in the Discord for you. In the Roll20 for you. So you get... There you go. So it should be in Roll20 for you. So Jack of all trades is 1 skill set at 3 dots, 8 skills set at 2 dots, and then 10 skills at 1. Alright. So let me know once you've done that process.
And then add 3 specialties to academic.
Yes. Now, specialities. Now, the way specialities work, if you don't have a dot in academics, you won't get the speciality of academics. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, because like what you get is you get a free specialist to academics, craft, performance, and science skill. Yeah. Right. But this is the rule. If you don't have a dot in academics, craft, performance, or science, you do not get that speciality. Okay?
Yeah, and then you take one more for a skill?
And then you take one more free speciality, yes.
Okay.
So in total, you should have, if you got a dot in academics, craft, performance, and science, you get a free speciality, right? And then you get to choose any skill thing that you want on your list that is got a dot in it. Yeah, as long as it's got a dot in it, you can have a speciality in that skill. Okay. Now there's a long list of specialities that you can do. Let me see where is this on the core rules for you, because there's quite a lot of skills, and it tells you, it breaks it all down what the specialities are, and gives you like
examples. It's in
examples. Yeah.
It's in all the skills which start at.
Let me see. They start off roughly about, I think, page 160.
159. It's
159. Yeah. So there's all the. It gives you the specialities. Gives you examples of the specialities there, or you can take the specialities that they mentioned. All right. Does everyone call that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So once you got your specialities done and got your skills done, let me know.
So we get how many specializations?
Okay. So if you got a dot, yeah, in academics, yeah,
okay,
craft, performance, and science, you get a free speciality, yeah.
Okay,
right?
So I gotta have one in
Of that
academics,
Yes.
craft,
performance, and science. So as long as you got a dot in those, you will get a speciality for free. But if you don't get it. But you still get a free speciality of your choice.
I think for him being a jack of all trades, he's probably going to have a specialty in each.
Or at least two of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have one in academics, I have one in craft, and I also have one in science.
Alright, cool.
I have a specialty in craft as well.
So is that 3 that I get?
Yes. So you get craft. You get because you told me you got a dot in academics. You get a speciality in academics, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You told me that you got a dot in craft, yeah.
Yeah.
So you get a speciality in craft. All right. Did you say you got a dot in performance?
Yep. I got 2 in performance.
Right, so you get to choose a speciality for that. Do you have a dot in science?
Yes.
And you get a speciality for that, and then you get to choose one more, any one you want, for free.
5.
Yes, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you get 5 specialities.
Now,
But
is
the
there
last
a list I can choose from?
Yes, which is like you can choose from the page that I mentioned, which is 159, I think it was, wasn't it?
159?
150.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where it starts.
That's where it starts, and it gives you examples of the specialities that you can have.
Alright, well, my performance is definitely going to be preaching.
Alright, cool.
Preaching is what I do best.
Preaching the good word. Awesome. Alright. So just let me know when you've done all that, and then we move on to the next step. Alright.
I know he's academics is going to be theology.
Craft, religious iconography. Religious stuff.
Crosses,
Yeah.
carpentry.
Just your run-of-the-mill priest.
You know, somebody's got to make these crosses. So I'm thinking I'll follow in Jesus Christ's footsteps and be a carpenter.
And then he ends up with the one of the banes or one of the flaws where he can't stand crosses, can't make them.
That would be great story-wise. I want to go to church, but I'm scared going in because I feel like I'll die.
Nice one. Okay, on to our onto your next thing, which is disciplines. All right. So you get to choose 2 of your clan's disciplines and put 2 dots in one and 1 dot in another. All right.
I still got to choose 3 more damn specializations, man. You're moving too quick.
Oh, sorry. I thought you guys were done.
Just because we're making jokes does not mean we are done. It just means we're goofing off.
Or I just had a funny thought as I was doing it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Sorry. I'm just...
That's alright, no problem. No, that's alright, that's fine.
And I get
Here
one
to take
free
out.
one to put anywhere, right?
Yes, you get to choose any special. You get to choose as long as you got a dot in that skill. You get to pick a specialization for that skill. All it does, in mechanics wise, is it gives you an extra dice. So if your specialty comes up, you get an extra dice, which is pretty cool.
Craft, performance, academics, and science. Alright. So I need to do
Yes.
academics and science.
Yes. And then you get a free, and then you get to choose a free one, of course.
Yeah.
So in total, you get 5. You get 5 specialty skills, but the 5th one is free of your choice. And it could be anything really. It could be as long as you've got a dot in it.
I wish I knew the Bible good enough to actually pick the verse, like Bible verses. So, for academics.
I mean, that's where it's great to have Google and just have in the background.
John 16 says, "I just whipped your ass."
Yeah.
Isn't technically a verse I can keep throwing out.
Yeah, just have a page constantly open where it's just.
In all honesty, if anything, Bible verses about, and then put in keywords.
1. Bible verses could be anything. So it's your specialty, Bible verses. So yeah, you know Bible verses very well.
Bible verses is my academics.
Yes.
That's my specialization.
Nice. Shall not steal, yeah? Shall not murder.
Shall not murder. Doesn't mean he can't watch it happen.
Cain came down and killed his brother with a jaw of an ass.
That's gonna be academics.
And then God was just like, get the fuck out.
Dude. fuck
You're a
you.
vampire now.
Here's a wee curse. Jog on. Oh man.
Alright, so now that everyone's done their specialities, hopefully,
I
yes?
still got 2 more.
And people,
I gotta do science and then I get to pick one.
gone in, 2 more to go.
Oh, shit.
He's like the fucking preacher, but he's like, I understand particle physics.
Listen here. Let me explain something. The Big Bang is what scientists can't understand. As God said, let there be life. You see?
Can we make that a specialty? Turn into religious, into religion.
Religious science.
Yes. It's like, oh, evolution was God's way of making man.
When the Bible said 7 days, that's when they didn't understand that the world was 7 billion years old.
Let me
It took
explain
7 billion.
something to you, son. Evolution is a joke. God set your ass in the water
God,
and
no.
you crawled.
No! Turn back! Turn back!
It's gone too far.
I'm just gonna pick physics. I don't know what to pick, guys. I really don't know what to do for this. Chemistry? Oh yeah, chemistry. I know how to make psychedelic drugs for my
We're
I got chemistry.
We're in California.
But,
it's how you connect with God spiritually.
Right. I can make LSD. There we go.
Oh fuck!
You're making LSD. I'm making fucking chloroform.
The two of you are doing that. Meanwhile, I'm just there capping people's kneecaps.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I will also be capping people in the kneecap. I just prefer stealth when I need to. When I want to.
Yeah. Nope.
I wanted
Stealth is optional in this mission. Time to pull out the grenade launcher.
I got one more.
What's your last one?
I don't know. It's one I get to just randomly pick.
Leadership.
Yeah, leadership, inspiring rhetoric.
Devotion.
Yeah. Insight when someone is telling, see through lies. If someone's confessing to you and telling you the honest
Well, I
truth.
put performance as in preaching. That's my performance one.
Intimidation, wrath of God.
I don't have any dots in intimidation.
Yeah.
Should I put a dot in intimidation?
No.
Nah.
I think I can have you covered for that one.
Yeah. I was like, the preacher, I'm passive. Don't you start no shit with me.
I'm kind of glad that we're like not talking anything about or anything like where we allocated, because it's good. I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be very quiet when it comes to some certain things because it's gotta keep my secrets.
Can I pick protein beast form? It's on the list.
Yes.
That's fighting in beast form, so yeah.
I don't know if I get a beast form, but I can pick it just in case I do.
You can you can get one eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
But actually, you could
I
have
think
one.
it's like level 3.
Yeah, you could get one at the start depending on
How he allocates.
Predator, which is after we.
Oh yeah.
God said an eye for an eye, sir, and now it's time for me to beat your ass.
Yeah. Now here's the thing: is the preacher going to be Old Testament or New Testament?
Ooh.
He's gonna be Southern Baptist, son. We're gonna use the Old Testament to beat shit into you, and then we're gonna preach Jesus Christ has come to save your ass after I done whipped it.
So you're evangelical.
I have no idea. I'm probably making a lot of people mad at the moment.
Fine.
As long as you're not Westboro, I'm thinking people will just take it with a grain of salt.
Oh my god.
Oh no, now you've given him an idea.
Oh shit, I should have kept my mouth shut.
Where's their home base?
Let me
Westboro.
Google.
I don't know if you want that in your browser history, man.
Don't worry. In all honesty, I'm probably on watch lists.
He's been looking at Bowsette too much. He's been spending too much time on that.
Alright, I think we're ready for disciplines, I think.
Oh god. Oh.
Alright, nice.
It's Kansas, by the way.
Kansas, that's not southern enough for me. Well, I don't know, they're fucking crazy.
Okay, so disciplines. So you get to choose 2 of your clan's disciplines. All right, and then put 2 dots in one and 1 dot in the other.
2 dots in one and 1 in the other.
Yep. So you get to choose 2 of your clan disciplines. It could be any 2 you want from your clan, and you get to put 2 in one and 1 dot in the other.
What page is the character? Which page is Gangrel on?
Gangrel.
Off the top of my head, protein
Animalism and fortitude.
Fortitude.
Yeah, I know the disciplines. I don't know what they mean in the new version.
There's specific pages for them. The
Yeah,
fortitude
there's a
is on
list.
I
258.
found them. Gangrel.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I just...
All of the discipline stuff. The pages starts on 244.
244?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Correct.
then
Yes.
downwards is all of the stuff.
Yes. There's quite a lot of disciplines. You get level. You get Yes. You get to choose level 1. So, for example, if you have like 2 dots in that one particular discipline, you get to choose level 1s and level 2 disciplines. I mean, like level 1 abilities and level 2 abilities, if you know what I mean.
They get animalism, protein, and what was the other one?
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
Animalism, protein, and fortitude.
So the way it works, if you got like 1 dot in protein, you can only choose like level 1 abilities of protein from the discipline table, which is quite a lot.
I think you have to choose. Like,
Yeah, you only get 1 per level.
Yeah, you have to pick which one of the 2 abilities they give you.
What page are the disciplines on?
244 is when it starts.
Alright.
And animalism is the first one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fortitude is on 258, and for some reason, protein is not in alphabetical order. Or it is. Never mind, I'm talking out my ass.
Yeah, it's like one of the last ones in the list.
Alright, so I get 1 at 2?
Yeah.
And then just 1 more?
And then, yep.
So you get 2. You get to choose 2. You get to put 2 dots in one discipline and 1 dot in another, and you only get to choose 2. So, for example, if you have animism of 2 dots, then you get to use like level 1 abilities and level 2 abilities, depending on what you want to pick from that list. So, for example, like level 1, you got bond familiars, so you can have that as level 1, or you can have sense to beast, so you get to choose. Yes.
Cat lady all over again.
Yes.
Y'all don't like Granny?
Oh, god damn it, darling.
Granny loves her cats.
Since I'm not gonna... Well, actually, I'm gonna keep my other idea secret, just in case this character dies.
Oh, I don't know if the preacher's gonna last long. I tell you that much right now.
always have backups.
Always have backups. Have backups for your backups.
Well, combat in this game is very, very deadly. But yes, I'm not going to try and get you into too much conflict. But because it sort of says in the book, it should only last for 3 rounds, and then you run away.
Alright.
I mean, you might not.
That's what it says.
You might not try and get us into combat. There's no guarantee for what I might do.
Alright.
I get.
Real quick. Real quick. How does disciplines work again? So I'm gonna pick protein 2.
Okay, so protein 2. So that means you get to choose. Let me see, protein 2. So you get to choose level 1 abilities of protein or level 2 abilities of protein.
Yeah, no, it's for the first dot, at least I think so. You're ruining. You choose either Eyes of the Beast or Weight of the Feather, and that's like your first dot, and then your second dot. I don't think there's a choice. You just get
no. With every dot, every time you put something in, you can go to lower levels and get that, but you always have to spend a dot worth.
Yes, that is correct.
1 dot is like one of your use of it.
Alright, so if I want the second level, which is feral weapons, I have to use both dots for that one?
No, you only use 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to have 2 dots to be able to get feral weapons.
Alright.
Because it's level 2.
So now I gotta pick 1 from the level 1 one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
What does Eyes of the Beast do?
Night vision.
And then...
And it affects intimidation. Bonus 2 dice.
but you also have glowing red eyes, so...
Yes, yes.
Masquerade!
I don't know. I kind of think the other one goes with me, though.
Just jumping off a building. God will protect me!
Oh, God.
I need to stop giving you ideas.
I know. Weight of the Father. I feel baptized. Air is like water to me.
The weight of your sins is what drags you to the ground. I have no sins.
Alright.
Jumps off building.
And then I get one more, which... Somebody already took animalism, right?
No.
We don't have animalism.
Oh, then I think I can summon rats to me, right? So I'll have something to feed on if I take animalism.
I think first level you only get, Sense the Beast and, basically, hey, I made this dog into my ghoul.
Yes. And that's it, really.
Huh.
Alright.
Fortitude is, taking damage still, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's weird how fortitude works now.
Yes.
In all honesty, animalism, not that good until you get like 2-3 levels in it. Then it's amazing.
I mean,
Yes.
it depends, I suppose, depending on which... what is it?
Predator type and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could also increase your dots in what you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll get on to predator type in a minute once everyone's done their disciplines. So everyone has chosen 2 dots of their everyone has chosen 2 dots of your clan's disciplines, and one and the other and 1 dot in the other. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Fortitude. Because Fortitude is damage resistance, I believe.
It's damage resistance is one of them. The other one is increases resistance to mental abilities.
Alright, I'm gonna take level 1 Fortitude.
So you have resilience.
You see, this snake does not even penetrate my skin. God is protecting me.
Yeah. Oh god.
Nice.
I'm just not going to speak anymore. So you've resilience or unwavering mind to choose from for those. Resilience, you add your fortitude dots to health levels, and then unwavering mind, you add your fortitude as extra dice in any roll made to resist coercion, intimidation, seduction, or any other attempts to sway your mind.
Ooh, which one would be better?
This power also works against supernatural abilities such as dominate and presence.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Unwavering Mind because I got a feeling that every vampire is gonna want to shut me the fuck up.
Unswayable mind is what it is. I just
Yeah.
I know you can't take this, but I kind of want you to just put dots into true faith and just be like, God will protect me. Ah, shit, fuck, that hurt.
Alright. I wish you could, there was a place to post the definitions of all this stuff.
Yeah, it's quite. The disciplines are quite. There's lots of disciplines.
And then they're
Alright.
breaking them up to make it so characters more specialized, which I do like. It's like more to keep track of.
Yes, more to keep track of. Lots of things to keep track of. Alright, so hopefully you got your disciplines sorted out and all done. Yes? Hopefully?
Yep.
Hopefully. Okay, next thing is your predator type. And that is on page 175.
Oh, what's hunter, humanity?
That'll get onto that. That is later on.
Okay, so
Your human.
we're going to page 5.
Yes, we get to that bit later on. So yes, page 5, page 175. So 175 is your predator types.
175.
So you can, yes, that is where all the predator types is, and depending on what you pick, it will tell you exactly what special things that you get. So, for example, let's say I chose burglar. Yeah, I get to add a specialist to larceny, lock picking, or streetwise like black market. Yeah. So if I had a dot in larceny and streetwise, I can either choose lip pocking or black marketing. Yeah. I gain 1 dot of blood sorcery, infirmity only, of course. So if you're like a Tremere, you can gain blood sorcery, but only for those who know Fear territory only, I think it's called, or obfuscate. So those who have obfuscate get 3 dot in obfuscate, and gain a freedom merit iron gut. So yeah, each of the categories gives you like a list of what you get as in that special category of your predator type.
I'm pretty sure you just get the discipline. The only reason why it says Tremere only is because only Tremeres can learn blood sorcery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It gives a truce to you.
Yes.
The rest of us get obfuscate if we take that. But I don't even have to look past the first page. I know what I am.
Alley cat.
Yes.
Yes. But yes, have a look at what ones you want, and then you gain the special conditions that it tells you on there.
Now I'm just curious what our father friend will pick, because he's gonna have an interesting one, I think, more than the rest of us.
He might choose a Syrian Siren.
Clever. Where's Siren and stuff at?
Siren is a little bit ways down on 178.
I mean, Osiris, you're a celebrity of mortals, or else you run a cult, a church, or something similar.
Yeah. Siren?
Osiris.
Osiris?
Osiris.
Yes. It is on 177.
Yeah, I see it. You are a celebrity among mortals. You run? I'll run a church. I'm Osiris. All right. So where do I put that at?
You put that under your character sheet under predator type.
Oh,
yes.
Predator type.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's up at the
The
top of
protocol,
the sheet.
isn't it?
It's just called Predator?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So what exactly does this give me? It gives me...
All right.
I add
another
a
specialty.
specialization to a cult.
Yes.
Our performance. I already have one in performance, so I'll add one to a cult.
You get a
Yes.
dot in presence.
I get a dot in presence.
You can spend
You gain
3
one.
dots. Sorry.
Yeah. You gain. Yeah. Go ahead.
Spend 3 dots between the fame and herd background. And then you have to spend 2 dots between the enemies and mythic flaws.
Alright, one moment. I have to write this down. Where'd my paper go? There's my paper.
If you go... Let me
Alright,
see.
so gain 1
And just-
dot of... That's Tremere only. Our presence. So I get a
Yep.
I get a presence?
Yes.
You get a dot in
presence.
presence.
Nice.
You get a dot in presence. Yes. So you gain a free discipline known as presence.
Alright, spend 3 dots between fame, herd...
That's the 2 backgrounds. And then you have to spend 2 dots between enemies and mythic. Those are flaws.
So flaws. And I gotta spend 2 dots, right?
You have to, yeah.
Alright, 2 dots in either enemies?
And
Mystics.
mythic.
Yes.
Mystics. And my
Yes.
THIC.
Alright.
Yes. You got to spend 2 dots between enemies and mystical flaws.
And remember, just because you choose a predator type, you don't have to do it every single time in order to feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's more or less background what I used to do.
It's like, this is how I do it normally, but I can do it other ways if necessary. You know, I'm
Yes.
not like in my case, in the middle of a nightclub. The Asylum, for instance. I'm now going to go grab someone, put them in a chokehold, and drink them. Like, it's not going to work out for the situation.
I think I'm gonna go beggar. Actually, no. I'm gonna stick with my first choice and do Sandman. Fucking climbing in your window and snatching people up.
What clan are you?
I am Tremere, but yep.
Sneaky,
Nice.
sneaky Tremere. Alright, what page is Disciplines on again?
260 something.
275? Close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. You got auspice, yeah?
Yeah, presents. I
auspice.
don't know what that is.
Presents, alright, presents. That'll probably be presents.
I have it here. Page 266. I can read them out for you if you want.
No, I'll find it. 266.
266, yep. And you get to choose the level 1 ability because it's only you only got level 1.
Alright, which is awe.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh.
That one's just kind of a given, right?
Or you could, or you could go for, don't. So you can go for or don't.
He's gonna go all fits the character.
All fix the
Yeah.
character really well.
Yeah.
So it's going oh.
Like, listen.
That's what he uses it for choir singing.
Yeah. We're gonna do that the entire fucking game. I'm gonna use awe. Ah.
It's gonna become a fucking joke.
I mean, come on, let's be honest. I mean,
Nice.
Yeah.
So from the predator type, you get to add your specialities. You might get a discipline dot.
so I get a
type thing.
speciality and feint and present performance, right?
No, because you already got one. So
Okay.
you have to choose. I think you have to choose occult.
Occult.
Yes.
The devil. Good lord.
Well, actually, yes, there is a thing called demonology, but I think that's in science.
I wouldn't think so.
What page is the specializations on? Sorry, guys.
No
Don't
problem.
worry.
What's the rise?
This is why you have more people when you're doing the character, so we can all fish through for what everyone else can't find.
Yes.
So it's a mental skill.
It's a little harder to scroll through a PDF than it is to just flip to the page.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I put it on my phone, because it's you can just press the side and just go. It starts at 159.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
159.
The occult one is on 170.
170?
Yes. 170.
I mean, infernalism is there as a specialization.
Yes.
Infernalism? It's basically
Yeah.
the
Yes.
same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You can go for blood magic if you want to.
I know all the kooky
No.
fucking weird shit.
Stay away from my stuff. It's mine. Don't touch my stuff.
You
My
hold out
things
one
are
of
my things.
you grab one of his crosses that he made. Back!
So we will say infernalism is the going to hell thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Demons for the most part, like.
Yes. Because demonology comes under science, believe it or not. It's actually there. If you look under science, it actually says demonology.
I'm actually looking at it. I'm actually looking for. Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't.
That's
It's
demolition.
Like demolition.
Demolition. Sorry. Sorry.
I was like,
Yes, the spooky demons
blowing shit up.
Nah.
blowing shit up.
Yes. Sorry, it's my fault.
No, it's alright.
Fine.
Alright. So
Yeah,
now I gotta do...
infernalism. Infernalism, that's the word.
That's what I got, infernalism.
Yeah.
So I've got 6 freaking specializations. I am all over the place.
Get your shit together and choose a path, damn it.
It was not a joke. It was not a joke when I said jack of all trades, master of none.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you've done your predator type, next is the advantages.
Wait, I
So
gotta
you
do
get
fame and herd and stuff like that, and I gotta pick
Oh,
2 enemies.
That's part of it. So
That's part of advantages. Trust
Oh,
me. You
okay,
have,
okay.
you have 7 more advantages on top of the 3 dots you have to split,
Oh shit.
and then 2
Yes.
more flaws.
yes.
All right. So what page am I going to? Go ahead,
right.
Malkavian.
Sure. Right, let me see. Advantages, because like advantages are now, because the backgrounds now are part of your advantages now. They're no longer separate. So don't get confused when you look at this, okay? Because the backgrounds are part of your advantages as well. So like, you know, resources and things like that, like mentor, is all there. So it's all part of one category now. It's no longer separately, okay? So don't get yourselves confused with that. Because I did when I first created my very first character, I got a bit confused between the two sort of thing. But yes, advantages is now all one. It's all now one category. So you can find the advantages on page 179. Starting from there. And there's quite a lot.
You can have fun with that. I have
How many do we have?
You
7.
have 7.
Plus the 3.
But we also have to.
yeah. So
Plus
you
the ones
have-
that you have, plus the predator, plus your predator types that you took note of. Make sure you take note of the predator type ones because it'll
You can only spend it on those two.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the flaws are in the same thing. How many flaws
Yes.
do I get to pick?
Yeah. You
2.
have those 2 you have to use.
Yeah.
So and then you have another 2 flaws, another 2
Yes.
points to spend on flaws.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I thankfully already had this stuff done, so I can keep quiet. Secrets, my friend.
Yes. Secrets. Yes. Don't tell me your don't tell me your merits and flaws, but yeah, I'll read your merits and flaws or advantages, whatever you got.
You know
Later.
about the one that's more important already. So
Yes.
that's fine.
Yes.
Heart smoothies. Gotta love 'em.
Yes.
That would be terrible with me being a Sandman. I know. I don't just break in. I also murder you.
Yeah.
The only merits and flaws that you can't pick are from the Thin Bloods, because that's only for Thin Bloods only.
The lore sheet is just the Vormans, isn't it?
Yes, the lore sheet is the lore sheet we're using is Jeanette.
Well, Jeanette and Therese, because we don't know that
Yes.
there's only one of them
Yes.
out in game.
Yes.
So
yes, you can use your advantages to get a dot from her lore sheet if you wish to.
I have one question because I suppose this is kind of group stuff.
Mhm.
It tends to say you should have an anchor, like like a background that ties us. Should we do Haven? Because that makes sense because it's LA by night.
You have a haven.
I know, but it's like the
Yes.
background for it.
I know that, like in this, I know coterie. Like you get stuff for coterie.
Okay.
I guess I'm not understanding how these work, because all I see is it says, like, I looked at herd and then right below it it's got flaws.
No, you
There's
just choose.
flaws too.
Yes.
If it says flaws, it's a flaw. But if it just has dots next to it, that means it's a merit or an advantage
Okay.
or whatever you want to call it.
Yes. It does make it a bit confusing, but though it'll say dot and flaws. A dot without flaws is the actual merit. So, for example, like ooh, let me see, like Haven, yeah. It'll say for the floor Haven, it says no Haven. That's floor, but if you look under that, it says like 1 dot small haven, 2 dots good size haven, or 3 dots a very large secure haven.
There's also, like, no haven is, like, a specific thing. There's also, like,
Yes.
specific ones for having a haven. Like, you've been compromised.
Oof.
The Second Inquisition know it exists and are watching it.
Well, it's not necessarily the Second Inquisition. It's more or less, hey, this used to be a drug den.
Yeah.
So if the Second Inquisition wanted in,
Yeah.
cops have keys to this place. So
Yeah, like, it's creepy bringing someone back to your haven. Isn't that easy? Because they think a serial killer lives there, which in some cases is true.
Yes. So, for example, like for your herd, it says you got the flawed herd, but then underneath you got like 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, and 4, up to 5 dots. Yeah, with no wording of flaw next to it, if you know what I mean. It does make it a bit confusing, but yeah, they didn't
I almost made a horrible decision.
What's that? In?
Being a Tremere with stigmata.
Ooh.
Hunger 4, I'm bleeding out of my hands, feet, and forehead.
That actually, it's like a flow, but then for you, it's like, I just use the blood that's bleeding from my hands and start doing magic.
You think, but it wouldn't work with the rules, but you know what, screw it, I'll take it.
Ooh, dangerous.
Just don't hit
Dangerous.
Hunger 4. Just don't hit Hunger 4.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Unless I see something else that piques my interest.
Yes.
I'm just gonna have to carry around a juice box, and by juice box I mean a barrel full of blood.
Nice. If you can find a barrel of blood, that is.
I mean, I say barrel of blood, but I just mean a guy who I chained into a barrel, who...
There is a thing for havens for sell.
Yes. Alright. Cool. So once you've done that, let me know. And then we'll move on to the next bit, which is your convictions and touchstones. Which is pretty cool and interesting. Because that's basically your humanity path. Yes. The path, the paths, the humanity or the paths or roads, but in Dark Ages they call them roads. In 20th edition they call them paths. But yes, so these are like the conventions, and your touchstones is a bit like your humanity track in some ways. If you break your conventions, you get some stains, which are pretty nasty and very hard to get rid of. But the only way you can get rid of them is through your touchstones and things like that. So that's why you have
I thought
conventions. Yes, go ahead.
From my understanding, could be wrong. I thought it was at the end of a session you roll like the gap in between your humanity and your stains to see if you can deaden your humanity. Okay. And I know if you break a touchstone, you do gain a stain.
Yes.
I think you gain like 2 or 3, something ridiculous.
Yes. But don't worry, we'll get to that. We get down to if that pops up in game where you break your conventions and touchstones, we can cover it and just make sure that we're doing it correctly.
And
I just got to do my flaws.
That's alright, no
and
problem.
I get 4 flaws, 2 in either enemy or mystic, and then 2 of my choosing, right?
Yes, correct.
Sorry, I'm holding up the group here.
That's all right. No problem.
Don't worry. I haven't been speaking because I've actually been looking through all this stuff.
No, that's fine.
I'm actually not going to take Stigmata. I'm going to go way worse and go known blank body.
I don't see Mystic in here.
Mystic. It should be there. It should be there. Mystic should be there.
Oh, it's folklore. It's folklore. It's
it's called folklore.
Yes.
Yeah, folklore bands.
It's towards the top of them, I think.
182.
Yes. Yeah. You got there before me.
Yep.
So you have a nice wee Stigmata's under there.
Yeah, that. Like, I could go boring and just do like prey exclusion, but nah, I want to have some shit happen to me.
Yes, 182.
Holy shit! I mean, death when I'm staked. Fuck that.
That's an example.
Yeah, that's an example.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but then it's just like, no, let's go blank body, because what's worse than someone trying to stake you is everybody knows you're a vampire and everyone wants to stake you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I've gone boring with some prey exclusion, but one not so boring.
You can go for folkloke black, which is pretty cool. Holy symbols for seeing by anybody.
It's funny that he has to pick one. Please let that be it.
I do have to pick one. I don't necessarily have to pick one. I can pick enemy.
Yeah, 2-dot enemy if you want, or you can have like Stigmata and emulate Jesus, as you will have a hole in both of your hands, both of your feet, and a ring around your head and bleed.
But that's not all the time, is it?
It's only if you reach.
It's only if you're Hunger 4. But the reason why it was such a dangerous thing for me is because most of my stuff make me have to roll rouse checks if I want to do massive damage.
Yes.
I think I will take Stigmata Flaw.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, being a priest, like, who doesn't want to be able to emulate Jesus?
Alright. Flaw 1. Stigmata. Okay, I need to get another one. What page is enemy on?
Enemy.
I think it's adversary, and luckily for you, I am on it. It's 193.
193.
Yes.
That might be wrong because that's just under Mala. I will look if there is anywhere else where this is stated.
193 is resources.
No, but if you scroll up a bit. Yeah.
Adversaries, yes. 193 adversaries, yeah.
I'll take another neonate. Yeah. But that doesn't say flaw though, does it?
Yeah, that adversary is
Adversary is a flaw. It's they worded that one bad. I'll admit that. Like,
yeah,
because it's either, hey, I'm your adversary. I'm either your mentor, or I'm your adversary.
Yeah.
Yes.
It should have just been enemy. It's like very clean cut and dry.
Yeah, or at least at the very least be put into allies and then have like a subsection enemies.
Yes.
I need
It's very good.
a couple more flaws and then I'm good to go.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that was only the ones that you had to take.
Yeah, that's
now-
the only ones I had to take.
Now the other ones that he also has to take.
Well, he's only got 2 points of flaws, so it's pretty simple. You can.
Well, to be fair though, in this game, flaws are either whatever, they don't really come up, or they're devastating.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, indeed.
yeah.
I'm looking at ones and I'm like, I have mine chosen. I'm just looking at ones for him and I'm just like, God, that would be so scary but so fun.
Yes.
Like, despised and disliked pick another religion that dislikes you.
Indeed.
And I can't pick anything from the Thin Blood, that's right.
Yeah.
That's correct. No, you can't pick anything from the Thin Blood because...
Do I have to have the merit to take the flaw?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Because, like, I know for Herd, obvious predator is you can't maintain a herd, is one of, like, the things of it.
And I need to write up a quick thing for one of my fucking advantages and flaws now.
Alright. I think I know how I became a known blank body, but if anything, I'll message you, Malk.
Okay. Cool.
Because I want that to be a bit hidden.
Nice. It might take me some time to read it, but I will take my time to read it. Alright?
It's not going to be that long, it's more or less just a blurb.
Okay, cool.
I'm illiterate. I like that's the first.
You can't write the Bible, but you preach it. What the? I don't think that works, because you can't get, like, your academics.
Yeah, I didn't take it. I just read it. I was like, I love how that's a flaw, though.
And it's a 2-point flaw, too.
I'm just imagining them teaching him at being a priest, and it's all pictures and...
The Lord took his son onto a hill and murdered him, for the Lord wanted the Lord to Samson took his son to the Lord.
Good story. Alright, cool. So, once you've done your flaws, let me know.
Are we having a joint haven type thing?
Yes, once everyone's done their characters, I'll tell you exactly what's going on, alright?
Alright.
Cool.
Because I'm thinking about putting points into haven, but if we're gonna get a haven...
I mean, just throwing it out there as a thought, it's always it could be worthwhile to have one that is not tied to your coterie.
True.
Like, as an example, you could have your library hidden away somewhere else, instead of in our main building that most people know we stay at.
True.
Yes. So you could have a dot in Haven if you wish to, and it could be like your secret library.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright. So once you've done your 2 points of flaws, Miguel, then you get to choose your conventions and touchstones, and you get to choose 3 conventions and 3 touchstones, and you can find all the conventions on page 172, and all your touchstones on 173.
172, 173?
Yep, your conventions and touchstones should be separate. So your conventions are things that will affect your humanity.
How many of these do I get? Just one?
No, you get to choose 3.
Well, up to 3.
Up to 3.
You have to have 1, but you can have up to 3.
It's gonna pass there, like, I have to come up with 3 fucking things now.
But the rule is that you got to have one, at least least that one, but you can have a maximum up to 3 if you wish to have 3.
No problem.
But if you have 1 conviction, you only get 1 touchstone.
Where do we put these?
Right, on your character sheet, you will see a box saying touchstones and conventions.
If you go to, it's under Chronicle.
Under Chronicle, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Touchstones. Alright.
Yes.
You gotta pick 3?
You can pick
Up
3 if you
to.
want to, but normally you can just pick 1. It's up to you. So you can go all 3. That means you get more touchstones if you pick 3. But if you just pick 1, you only get 1 touchstone. So it depends how many you want to pick. So how many do you wish to pick?
I'm picking 3. Maybe. I'm picking the ones that actually go with my character.
Okay, cool. So you'll find all the conventions on page 172. That will give you some. That will tell you the conventions that you must follow. So, like, you got different conventions, like shall not steal, things like that. Love thy neighbour as themselves.
Slavery is evil.
Slavery is evil. Yeah, things like that. So as long as you don't break any of these conventions, you won't get any
secret?
state. Yes, these are secret. Yes,
It can be. It's up to you.
it's up to you. Yes, if you wish to tell people what your conventions are, you can do. But if not, you can keep them secret and put them on your character sheet. Only I can see them, and yourself can see them. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I picked 3. And
Nice.
now what do I do?
And now you get to choose 3 touchstones. So on page 173, it'll say touchstones, and then it'll list a few touchstones that you can have. So, like, for example, like your servant, human spouse, lover or partner, your human child, or a human who looks exactly like someone you loved in life, a human you adored, admired in life. So, you know, it sort of gives you examples of it gives you like examples of touchstones that you could have, and you got 3 touchstones. So you got 3 NPCs that know you.
Know you well, but don't know what you are,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yes. They know you, but don't know what you are. So yeah.
Can I pick 3 of like the same one?
Yes, you can. But you just have to sort of put in a different sort of text style. I mean, if it's the same one, it's going to be the same person type of thing. So it's best to have 3 different ones, if you can. Because like these will either like be your touchstones that you get to see, and you can put names to them or whatever. All right. So once you've done that, we're almost nearly 59. Alright, so now you've done your convictions and touchstones. You set your humanity to 7. As for the relationship map, we will probably do that in another session. Once I've got everyone's artwork up and everything else, because then I can put your tokens on here, and then you can like build your relationship map up on here. All right. Okay. Is that okay with everyone?
I might have one question that
Yes.
I'll say to you, just based on humanity for me.
Yes.
I don't want to say it because it's stuff I want to keep quiet.
Okay, what was after that?
So after you chosen your touchstones and convictions, you set your humanity up to 7. Okay. Which is the basic thing. And then like we get to talk about relationship mapping. But I thought we'd do that for another session maybe. Once I got everyone's like artwork on their character sheet, and then they can make tokens for it, and then we can do like the relationship map on another session. Okay.
All right.
All right, because it does take a while to do a relationship map. All right. And the last thing you get to do is you get to spend your 15 experience points. And that is, you can spend those
What about
on anything.
admirations, desires?
Leave those blank for now.
Okay.
And yeah, and then you get 15 experience points to spend, and you can spend them in any way you want, which is like you can increase the attribute.
How many points does it cost?
If you want a breakdown, it's on page 133.
137.
Oh.
137 is the breakdown of the experience costs.
Okay. And we have 15?
Yeah, 15, 1-5. 15 experience points to spend. And that will be your character done once you've done that. So as you're doing that and spending your XP and everything else, I'll tell you what's the story has happened so far, if you like. So this is has happened. So as you know, you are in LA or Los Angeles. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And you're in Santa Monica. You've been under the guidance of Sam Stokes, as from your last adventure, if you remember. Sam Stokes was the lady that helped you forget about the tragical incident that you did at the hotel when you killed or deodorized a child vampire, and you became neonates. And you was like helping her chase down a vampire that broke the Masquerade, if you remember, with her ghoul who helped you out, who was Detective Robert Wilbeer. Yeah. So you got to know these two characters, and Sam Stoke was going to introduce you to Smiling Jack, but things happened. Rumors went around that the prince got blown up, and LaCroix's building was set on a blazing fire. The anarchists have taken over the city, and LaCroix is no more. As for Smiling Jack, no one knows what happened to him. People say that he faced his final death. Some people say that he stole the body from the sarcophagus and drained its blood. Some people say that that he encountered Cain and he was slaughtered. Some people say that he wronged away and left on the boat somewhere. No one knows exactly what happened to Smiling Jack, but that is the rumours that has been told by some of the vampires of the anarchist society. So Sam, mentor, is not around anymore, and Sam has helped you get you a new accommodation and a new place to live. You have a nice little two-docked haven that is pretty well decorated, which is this nice little building here, and you all sort of live in different dorms, and you have your own rooms and everything else, and your dorms have your stuff in it, so it's like no one else has access to that stuff apart from you, of course, but you all have your own separate dorms, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. The windows themselves, you don't have any windows. Well, you do have windows, but it's like most of the time your windows are during the daytime. The curtains are drawn.
We got blackout curtains.
Yeah, blackout curtains and so forth. So your dormitory or your room is well protected from sunlight and so forth. So Sam has decided that she was gonna. So Sam has given you a place to live, which is this haven here, and has given you access to some of the people of the street, like a little herd of people, because you earned that from helping her out and solving the case of the murder that happened in St. Monaco. And she will now introduce you to her friend and good ally of hers, and that will be Jeanette Vomit, and you will meet her in game session 1, where you will be going to the asylum, where you will meet her and find out what your next task will be in the ladder of the anarchists. And that is roughly the story.
Alright.
Or plot in some way.
So... just give me a second.
So you're free to do... You're working together. And then sort of like, you're a vampire gang. You're a vampire gang. So you get to call yourself a gang name if you wish to. Which you can do, if you want to.
So, I just have one question.
Yes.
Because I know, so basically, from my understanding,
Hmm?
the characters we were playing as now, from that little one-shot that we did, that is our characters who did it?
Yes.
But it's just confusing me a little bit.
No, it's like, the characters you are playing now are the characters that did the task. The task of finding the murderer and so forth. So the characters you're playing now are the characters that experienced the investigation of the murder.
So instead of playing the same thing again, he's just saying that we played through it together.
Okay,
We were the people. We found out the murderer.
That's
Yes,
fine. That's
you
fine.
found out.
My
Yes, in other words, you.
exactly with that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. In other words, you found out who the murderer was. You found out who it was. You know who it was. You sorted it out and did the job very well. And because you did a very good job, you got the rewards for it. All right. And now Sam Stokes is going to introduce you once you've built up the relationship map and everything else. Sam Stokes will introduce you to Jeanette, who is going to help you become better vampires if you wish to.
No, I'm interested for that one because you can look at my thing in a moment. Just curious about one thing. How well will we know each other, like character-wise? Do we know each other long, not too long? Because there's certain things.
I say you knew each other for about 2 years.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Hopefully this picture is not gigantic.
That's awesome. Cool. I'll turn that into a little token for you.
Okay, so that's fine. I just wanted to know that, so that changes nothing about what you already know.
Yes. Alright. So yeah, you get to do some anarchist things for the anarchists.
Okay, did we or did we not diablerize a child?
Yes.
So,
Because that's what happened in the story.
Okay, I might need to knock my humanity down more because I'm already breaking some convictions.
Jesus.
Yes. Yes.
What is it? Fuck.
Well, that might have been how you lost your humanity or gained it.
No, there's more. There is more to lose that I have to say to him privately.
You are on humanity 1.
I have nothing. It's well, for one of the things, there's probably an effect because I'm not being humane.
But you can always get humanity back, but it's really hard.
That's true.
That's why they have the touchstone system. Is you hang out with this person, you do good by them. Hey, I'm a better person.
Yeah, yes. I know, but I'm gonna talk to you about that.
Yes.
Soon enough, when we finish this up a little bit.
What page
but
was
the
the cheat sheet on for XP?
137.
Yes. So that's roughly the story in the nutshell. You know, Sam Stokes is your ally. She is a friend of yours. She's like a contact of yours. She's no longer your like boss or anything like that, but she wants to help you to make you better vampires and help you to get your own turf and so forth. So that is her goal, really, and then that is why she's going to introduce you to Jeanette, because Jeanette owns the turf of St. Monaco.
Suffice to say, I don't think for me introductions have to be made.
Well, I still get to do the introduction bit because you
get.
I'm the GM. I get to say what's happening.
No, I know what he gets. I know what he gets to say, but it's more a case of I already know Jeanette, so to speak.
Yes, you know Jeanette.
I'm pretty sure we all know Jeanette.
Yeah,
yes, you
it's
know.
not a mixed up.
Yes, but I get to say I get to read the script, and I get to say what she gets to say because I practice it bloody damn so forth. And it's important that I get to say it because I don't get much, put a lot of work into it.
It's fine. I was merely bringing up a point of.
Look what you did. You made him break. We haven't even started.
Well, his name is Malkavian, so it didn't take much.
Yeah, true. He was already broken to begin with.
Yes, very true. I am very broken. But yes, it took me ages to find the certain lines that she says, and I want to say them because I want to say them. And it's unfair that I don't get to say them. And you probably know what I want to say. But yes, I get to say those lines. Yay! Because I want to. and I practiced them so hard.
Had to do all this mental gymnastics just so that you could say 3 words.
No, she says more than that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yes. So that's generally the idea. So Sam Stocks is your ally and friend. She's no longer like your in control of you now. She, because you did her, in other words, you helped her out and pay back the favor that pay back the favor that she did for you, and now she's giving you another favor of introducing you to Jeanette, who is the overall sort of like vampire leader, I think, or whatever you call him, of this area.
Baron, I believe
Yeah.
it's called.
Yes, I think it's Baron, but she's an anarchist. So yeah, so she's a Baron anarchist of San Monaco.
The barons are the anarchs, princess.
Yes. Well, she's not like the big cheese of all LA.
No, I know, but like they break it up into baronies and then they meet, and then people with land have a say.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
Old school America, where if you wanted to vote, you had to vote.
Yes. So yes, Sam Stocks will introduce you to.
It's better than one guy sits on a throne, tells you what to do, you don't do it, he kills you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes.
True.
So she's gonna. She was gonna introduce you to Smiling Jack, who was one of the barons of downtown of what's that club that he used to hang out in?
LaCroix.
No.
It was a bar.
The last round. That's it. Yeah. She was going to take you to there, but because Smiling Jack has disappeared, like I said, so she's going to introduce you to Jeanette instead. So yeah, you get to walk in the bar, and I get to do the thing.
But what about Threes? Where is she?
What about Nines Rodriguez? Huh? Where's the Nines?
It's weird
Well,
how we never see Jeanette and Threes in the same place.
Yes, you don't really.
No, I know.
You don't really see them in the same place. No.
No, we do when there's a mirror.
That's because
Yes.
they fucking hate each other in the LA by Night book. Everyone's waiting for them to kill each other.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So, any other questions about the Chronicle or anything like that?
No, nothing that I'm gonna. No, nothing. I think that's good. I will ask one question in private about humanity,
Cool.
and that will be it.
Alright, cool. So, has everyone done their characters? Has everyone done their sheets?
I have one more XP to spend. So what page was the cheat sheet on again?
170 or 137.
I
130.
think
No,
you
if
can't-
you.
Yeah, one
You
is
can
probably is excess. I think you can't get
Yeah.
anything with one. I have
No, you
two
can't get
actually.
nothing one. But you can save it though. You
Okay.
can save XP. So in other words, it does overflow. So if you got any leftover XP, it will overflow for. In other words, it won't disappear to 0. You get to keep that 1 XP. So any XP that you gain in my game, you get to add that to that XP that you got right now. So for example, if I give you 2 XP, you have 3 XP, and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just say yes.
Yes.
So are we done recording? We're all done?
Yes. Are we all done? Yay!
Session 0 is complete. Woohoo!